Welcome back. As America gears up to celebrate its 250th birthday, Christie's auction house is featuring rare American documents and artifacts that helped shape the nation in a series of sales this summer. The collection currently on view at Christie's New York location, with bidding open through July 1st. Joining me now is Christie's Books and Manuscripts Senior Specialist, Peter Klarnet. Peter, great to have you this weekend. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, and I want to talk about some of the items that you have. How much interest are you seeing from people who want to own a piece of history around this 250th birthday?
We've seen incredible interest in this already in our January sales, where we sold rare copies of the Declaration of Independence, a draft of the Constitution, and even a signed copy of the Emancipation Proclamation. And we are following it up here with two incredible sales. One is our America at 250 Important Documents and Artifacts of History, which is an online sale closing on Wednesday, July 1st, as well as a live single-owner sale, which is the second portion of the famous collection of Jim Irsay, the former owner of the Indianapolis Colts.
That is great. So let's talk about some of the things you have there.
So this is the lead lot of our online sale. This is probably the most famous piece of American political propaganda, or political propaganda anywhere. Before Longfellow immortalized Paul Revere as the writer who warned everyone that the British were coming, his real fame was as an engraver, and he did many famous and very impactful political cartoons, this being his most famous. This is, of course, the Boston Massacre in March of 1770. Not quite how it happened. There was not a single volley of gunfire. There were snowballs going back and forth, but this is the image that stuck, and this is the image that became immortal, and we see it in every high school and college textbook today.
That is just beautiful. Now, you have a pair of used dress circle tickets from Ford Theater for the night of Lincoln's assassination.
So these...
Yeah, walk us through it, yeah, the tickets.
Yes, these are a pair of tickets. We actually know where the seats are. They are in the front row of the dress circle, which would be on the same level as Lincoln's box. The angle that they were sitting at, they probably would not have been able to see Lincoln's face, but they definitely would have seen Booth jump out of the box after the shot was fired. So we had front row seats to one of the most famous events in American history, and we believe these are two of the only four used single-use tickets for that night.
You've got Harry Truman's Inauguration Day top hat.
Yes. It's an incredible thing in that it's an object associated with a famous historical event, but as many don't already know, the 1949 inauguration was actually the first televised inauguration. So this is now its second moment on national television.
That is just beautiful. And also, you've got there Abraham Lincoln's pocket knife.
Yes, a pocket knife that was presented to Abraham Lincoln in June of 1864 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, during what was known as a sanitary fair. It was a fair that was held to raise funds for the support of Union troops. It has beautiful engravings celebrating the Emancipation Proclamation. And if you look down at the box, the presenters make the claim that the box was actually made from wood from the old Liberty Bell. People love to do association objects and put things together like that. And a collector, sometime later in the 20th century, managed to find the thank you letter written by Lincoln for this knife. I don't know if
how
you can see.
nice.
There it is.
Look at that. So you're seeing lots of interest around America 250.
We're seeing a lot of interest around America 250.
That is just great. Peter, thank you so much for bringing these items here, and best wishes with the auction.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday, America. Peter Klarnet, thank you so much. I've got one more important thing you need to know about ahead of next week, and that's next.